Hey, what's up everyone? Loami here, EM3 Strength and Conditioning with the Barbell Strength Training for the upper body workout of the Strength and Power Manifesto. We're gonna go real heavy here and we're gonna really concentrate on the bench press and then move on to some other accessory exercises. You're gonna warm up with 3 sets of 10 push-ups, pull-ups, and sit-ups. Now, I know I don't really need to go over the push-up or the sit-up. We've all been doing these all our lives, or at least trying, some of us. But the pull-up is something that even some of the stronger guys have issues with. If you cannot do a pull-up, then you can do an assisted pull-up. You can use one of the bands, assisted pull-up bands, all right? If you are at the gym, you can use the assisted pull-up machine. If you're at home and you have a pull-up bar, whether it's in your doorway or whatever pull-up bar you may have, you can still do an assisted pull-up simply by grabbing a chair or a bench, placing it under the bar, all right? And then you get yourself up onto the barbell, up onto the pull-up bar. I'm gonna use the ones I have here, all right? Right here. What you wanna do is you wanna hang on one foot off and use your other leg to help assist your pull-up. Don't let it do your pull-up for you. So you want to come down, keep that leg up, pull yourself up. When you can't, gently push with your leg to get you up and then back down. All right? Try not to fully relax and let your shoulders come up to your ears. Always keep those shoulders nice and strong when you're doing those pull-ups. All right, so 3 sets of pull-ups, push-ups, and sit-ups. At this point, you want to pause the video, get those done at your own pace, and then we'll jump back in with the bench press. All right, great job with the warm-up. Now that you're all warmed up, we're going to jump into the bench press sets. We're going to do 8 sets of 10. That's including 1 or 2 sets of warm-up on the bench press. I know we already did a warm-up. That's kind of a general warm-up. This way we can just kind of get your stabilizer muscles working with the barbell and get everything going. Now, you need a couple cues for when you're bench pressing. It's no different than when you're bench pressing with the dumbbell or if you're pressing on the floor, doing a floor press. You want to roll onto your back. You always want to make sure you're in the middle of the barbell. Sometimes you may have to adjust the barbell so your eyes are directly under the barbell looking at the center knurl or the grip. You see the grips on the side or the knurls. You want to measure your way out. Usually, I like to use my thumbs, whether it's the tip of my thumb or the knuckles of my thumb. That'll make sure that my hands are equal distance apart from each other. Again, whether if I use the knuckles of my thumbs against the knurls or the tips of my thumbs against the knurls. You can also use the rings. You can put the ends of your hands along those rings here or out here, depending how big of a guy or a girl that you are, all right? Again, your feet are nice and pressing, your butt is squeezing, you have, your back is straight on the bench, meaning your natural S curve is gonna be on the bench, causing a little bit of space right under here, the small of your back. It almost feels like your chest, like you're arching your back, but you're not. Your shoulder blades are rotated back towards the spine. That way your chest is out, and that's where the force is going to be. You're gonna lift off, take a big deep breath, hold it in. Exhale as you come out of the rep. Take another deep breath. All right, as fast as you can breathe is as fast as you can go. After the last rep, fully extend, all right? With the last rep, don't aim right onto the rack. Fully extend and lock those arms out. Press it back and then drop it down. It's less to think about, especially when you're at those last sets and reps. Rep it out, get your 8 sets done, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. Great, now that you're done with the bench press, we're gonna move on to the next exercise, the bent row with the barbell. We're gonna put another 8 sets of 10 reps. We push the chest real hard. We push the chest real hard. Now we're gonna pull on the back, using a lot of big muscles of the back. So we're gonna pull a lot of weight and we're gonna do a lot of reps. Now, the reason we wanna go into the bent row, because we push with the bench press and then we pull when we do the rows here. Now, much like the bench press, you always want to make sure you are in the center of the barbell. The middle knurl is right under your crotch. Your legs go right in the smooth part of the barbell. Again, if you're taller, hopefully you're not shorter. If you're taller, you may fit a little differently onto the barbell, but just know that the center knurl is the center of the barbell. Again, you want to measure your hands out using your thumbs. Again, if you want to go wide, or if you're a bigger person, you want to be out here. If not, you just want to be real close. I say a thumb's length away from your thighs. Grab the barbell, lift it up, step back. Now from here, you're going to get to that bottom of the deadlift position. So you're hinging those hips back. You're swan diving over the barbell. You're keeping the barbell nice and close to you, making contact, keeping everything nice and safe. Now at this point, your legs are active, your back is already tense and ready to go. Your core is activated, and you're gonna row this barbell right, boom, into your belly. Right into your belly button, boom. As you start getting tired, the first thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna start standing up. If you feel yourself coming this way, you're way up. You always wanna make sure you're bent over, as in the bent row. Boom, those shoulder blades are rotating towards the center of the spine. Those elbows are coming straight back. Your legs are active, your back is active, everything is working. You're gonna get your 10 reps in. Finish that deadlift, walk it forward, drop it down. Or if you're going real heavy and you have the 45s on, you can just drop it down to the floor. If you're using the lighter weights or the smaller plates, if you're whether at home or at the gym using the smaller plates, you may want to have a rack or somewhere to put it on so you don't always have to go all the way down to pick it up. So there it is. Again, just like the bench press, you want to progressively add weight as you go along. All right. As you get heavy, you'll find yourself putting a little bit of power into it. You'll start bouncing. All right. If you want to do real strict bent rows, lighten the load so you don't have to pull with that power. All right. If you're looking to get that power, which I'm always all for it, go ahead, lift it, add a little bit of weight and start pulling, and you can go ahead and kind of jerk it a little bit. Just make sure you're not losing your form. Once your form starts to go and your back starts to curl, that's when you need to lighten the load and concentrate on that technique. 8 sets of 10 reps. Get through it, progressively add the weight, and we'll see you at the next exercise. Excellent, great job with the bent rows. I know you're feeling it. I know your chest is feeling it. I know your back is feeling it. Now we're gonna tie that in a little bit more with the upper body, with the shoulder presses. We're gonna do it with the barbell. Now, if you're at the gym, you wanna find the rack where it comes, I would say the squat rack. You wanna put the barbell up high, unless you're able to clean it, but once you put weight on it, that's a completely different story. So you want the barbell high, not too high, all right? And definitely not too low, although even if it's low, you can always get under it and pick it up. I like to put the barbell just under my shoulder, so I have to go under a little bit and pick it up. Again, this is the center of the barbell, the center knurl. You're gonna put your neck right in there, real close. Don't get into the habit of picking up the barbell and bringing it to you. Always go to the barbell, always go to the rack. What I mean by that, the barbell is on the rack, I'm not gonna pick it up and bring it to me. I'm gonna walk right to it and get my hands right where I want. If you're a little high, you can get right under it, get those elbows in, pick it up, and step back. All right? Now, from here, you can do full range shoulder presses. It'll work your shoulders, front delts, rear delts, and your pectoralis minor, which is the upper chest that you hit when you do the incline. Now, get your chin out of the way because you want to keep your teeth for the rest of your life, and you're gonna put this barbell up towards the ceiling. All right, fully extending with the arms, flexing those elbows, and the triceps are also flexing. So you're fully extending the elbows and flexing those triceps, bringing it all the way down. Okay, 2 warm-up sets, 6 working sets. All right, you can also really target your shoulders if you come down to 90 degrees. Boom, up, boom, up, boom. When you're done, bring it all the way down so you're in a rested, semi-rested position. Walk forward till you hit the rack and then drop it down. Again, don't get into the habit of taking the barbell away from the center of your body or the center of gravity, because you can pull your back. And when it gets heavy, and it gets heavy very fast, you can definitely hurt yourself. 8 sets of 10, progressively getting heavier. Be careful as you get heavier, because remember, you're raising this above your head. You're using smaller muscles. Push as hard as you can, lock the elbows out, or push as hard as you can, punch the ceiling. All right, get it done, and we'll see you in the next exercise. All right, now that we have gone through our heaviest of lifts, we're gonna move on to the accessory exercises. First one is gonna be the curl with the easy curl bar. All right, we're gonna do 3 sets of 10. We're gonna go moderate to heavy weight here. Again, you wanna progress between the first and the third set, adding some weight, again, depending on how it feels. All right, if you don't have an easy curl bar, you can use a regular barbell, or you can use the dumbbells. Just use what you got, and you'll still get pretty much the same results. Now, we're gonna use the easy curl bar. All right, this is the easy curl bar, the one that's bent. There are many different kinds of easy curl bars, but this one is mine. All right, so some will have bends that are more bent, however you want to see it. You'll see all kinds of crazy easy bars. But the whole point of the easy bar is, one, for people like me, my wrists actually start to hurt when they're completely straight and I do curls with the barbell. But this also is a general activation in the arms and the biceps, all right? When you do more strict curls with the dumbbells, you activate the bicep a little more, sometimes on the inside, sometimes on the outside, depending on which grip you use, all right? We're gonna do 3 sets, easy curls, all right? Standing, remember, keep those elbows in, keep them still, don't let them come and rock. Try not to use your hips. In fact, don't use your hips. If you begin to use your hips, then you're using too much weight. All right? Now, once you get your 3 sets of 10 easy curls or dumbbell curls, depending on what equipment you have available to you, we're gonna move on to the next exercise. So go ahead, get it in. We'll see you in the next exercise. All right, now that you've done with the easy curls, 3 sets of 10, we're gonna move on to the upright rows. I'm gonna keep using the easy curl bar. You can use dumbbells, you can use barbells, you can use the tension bands, whatever you have available to you, you can go ahead and use that. All right, upright row, you're gonna be standing nice and tall, chest out, legs grounded, feel the ground under your feet. And we're gonna pull this straight up under our chins and keeping those elbows high. So straight up, boom, right here, and down. Up, down, chest is out, boom. Keep that weight real close to your body. elbows up, hands down, wrist bent. All right? You're working your back, you're working your traps, you're working your delts. Boom. 3 sets of 10 with the easy curl bar or whatever equipment you may have available to you. 3 sets of 10, get it done. We have one more exercise to do. I'll see you there. Great job on those upright rows. We're gonna finish off with skull crushers. If you've done these before, you can go ahead and get it done. 3 sets of 10. If you don't know what they are, it's plain and simple. It is a reverse curl with your palms facing down. So again, I'm using the easy curl bar. You can do this with anything, dumbbells. It's a little uncomfortable with dumbbells, but you can still do them, and also with the barbell. So palms facing down or towards you in this position. Your hands are in front. Again, you're gonna keep those elbows nice and close, and you're gonna curl it backwards and then bring them back down. Curl them backwards and bring them back down. Now the thing about skull crushers, because it's a reverse curl, you may think, well, you're working your triceps and you're working your biceps. You're actually working those forearms. Oh, those forearms are working really hard. This is a great exercise to increase your deadlift and your grip strength and your forearms. All right, 3 sets of 10. Finish that off. After you're done with your 3 sets of 10, you're gonna finish the way you started with your push-ups, pull-ups, whether if they're strict or assisted, no kipping pull-ups, and sit-ups. All right, 3 sets of 10. Push-up, pull-ups, and sit-ups. All right, hope you enjoyed this workout, the barbell strength training for the upper body of the Strength and Power Manifesto from your friends here at EM3. Remember, go heavy. All right, don't forget to eat, don't forget to stretch, and we'll see you in the next workout.